Isaac Pitbull Cruz has always been a fighter known for his ferocity and pressure, but his comments about Jose Rayo Valenzuela's evasive tactics might reveal a deeper challenge.
To be honest, I didn't pay too much attention to the crowd. I stayed focused. Felt like I was in control the whole time. I felt comfortable. I felt good the whole way through.
Was that your best performance?
His struggle to adapt to the evolution of modern boxing. Cruz's preference for toe-to-toe battles where power and aggression reign supreme has endeared him to fans. However, his refusal to adjust to elusive, tactical opponents risks putting him at odds with a division that values versatility as much as violence.
Voy a dejar todo arriba del ring. Dime, venías en pleno ascenso, te estabas postulando como la próxima gran estrella mexicana, pero viene este descalabro contra Rayo. ¿Cómo has asimilado esa derrota de cara a tu próximo desafío? Bueno, creo que lo hemos tomado de la mejor manera. Sabemos que siempre la gente pues va a hablar por hablar sin saber lo que uno trae atrás, pero bueno, no es pretexto, no hay ningún pero que poner. Y bueno, no me gusta voltear hacia atrás y hay que mirar hacia adelante. Y si esta es la pelea que me va a posicionar nuevamente para estar en los grandes nombres. Okay.
His loss to Valenzuela wasn't just a statistical defeat. It was a clash of boxing ideologies. On one side was Valenzuela, a fighter embracing technical precision movement and ring IQ. On the other was Cruz, a man whose strategy hinges on overwhelming his opponent through sheer force. Valenzuela's approach exposed the Achilles heel of Cruz's style. His difficulty in cutting off the ring and handling fighters who prioritize defense and finesse over direct engagement. Cruz's dismissive attitude toward a potential rematch with Valenzuela underscores a growing controversy in boxing.
Shown little interest in pursuing a rematch, citing frustration with Valenzuela's defensive approach, signaling his discontent with Valenzuela's shift in fighting style.
Is Cruz stuck in his ways, unwilling to evolve? Or does his stance reflect a desire to preserve the sport's raw, gladiatorial spirit in an era increasingly dominated by tactical maneuvering? Fans are divided, with some praising his commitment to excitement and others criticizing his apparent inability or unwillingness to adapt.
Pitbull Cruz, 26-2-1. He's only 5'4", but he's the little engine that could. He won't stop coming forward. He'll be at a 6-inch height disadvantage and a 7-inch disadvantage with the reach as well.
And there's a
nice left, yeah. Got him on the inside, and now trying to cover up is Valenzuela, but there's nowhere to go when you're in the corner.
Nice left hand there by Valenzuela. Didn't pull it back, just nice.
The February 1st bout against Angel Fierro could be a turning point. Fierro's aggressive, slugging style aligns perfectly with Cruz's preferences, setting the stage for an explosive fight. This matchup is Cruz's opportunity to remind the world why his nickname, Pitbull, is so fitting. If he can dominate Fierro in the way fans expect, it could reignite his momentum and reinforce his reputation as one of the most exciting fighters in the lightweight division. But there's more at stake here than just entertainment value. For Cruz, this fight is a chance to prove that he's more than just a one-dimensional brawler. If Fierro can withstand Cruz's pressure or expose gaps in his defense, it could signal a need for Cruz to diversify his approach. In a division filled with strategic masterminds like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and Gervonta Davis, the ability to adapt isn't optional. It's essential. Cruz's critics argue that his inability to deal with Valenzuela's movement is a symptom of a larger problem.
Left from Jose Valenzuela. Has he won the world title, or did Pitbull Cruz do enough to defend?
Judge Pat Russell scores it 116-112 in favor of Jose.
Fighters like Stevenson or Haney would pose similar challenges, using footwork and counterpunching to neutralize Cruz's aggression. Without adjustments to his game, such as improving his jab, mastering ring-cutting techniques, and incorporating defensive tactics, Cruz risks becoming predictable. And in boxing, predictability is a death sentence. On the flip side, Fierro represents the kind of opponent Cruz thrives against, known for his willingness to trade punches.
Dejar el corazón arriba del ring, como lo haría en esta pelea, y
y morir en la raya como todo mexicano.
Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes. Que nada, quiero dar las gracias a Dios por una nueva oportunidad.
Fierro won't be running a marathon around the ring. This gives Cruz the perfect platform to showcase his strengths. Relentless pressure, powerful combinations, and an unyielding will to win. But a victory over Fierro, while impressive, won't erase the lingering questions about Cruz's versatility. To truly silence his critics, Cruz must prove he can conquer fighters of all styles, not just those willing to stand and trade. As the date for Cruz versus Fierro approaches, the boxing world is buzzing with anticipation and debate. Can Cruz recapture the momentum that made him a fan favorite? Or will the shadow of his loss to Valenzuela continue to loom large? And perhaps the bigger question,
He's done it!
Super lightweight champion of the world, Jose Rayo Valenzuela.
A massive upset in our co-main event as Jose Valenzuela dethrones Pitbull Cruz.
will Cruz embrace the need to adapt, or will he double down on the aggressive style that has both defined and limited his career? For Isaac Pitbull Cruz, this fight is more than just another step toward title contention. It's a statement, a declaration of who he is as a fighter.
Para atrás, pero estabas bastante disgusto con la decisión. Ya 3-4 meses después, ¿cómo ves ese ¿todavía crees que se te robó esa noche?
Pues yo nada más te hago la misma pregunta, no te respondo. Ahora sí que qué es lo que quieres ver tú y toda la gente, ¿no? Este es un deporte de puños, un deporte donde se quiere ver golpes o un maratón. Si quieren ver maratón, pues vámonos al ciclismo, vámonos al atletismo y ahí vamos a correr.
And where he stands in the ever-changing landscape of boxing. Fans, critics, and future opponents will all be watching closely, eager to see whether the Pitbull still has his bite. This is a moment of truth for Cruz, and the outcome could shape his legacy in the sport. If he can deliver a dominant performance against Fierro, it will be a message to the division. The Pitbull is far from done, but if he struggles or fails, it will fuel the narrative that Cruz is a fighter unwilling or unable to evolve. And in the world of boxing, standing still often means getting left behind. As always, the final answers will come under the bright lights of the ring. Until then, the debate rages on. Is Isaac Cruz the fearless brawler the sport needs, or is he a relic of a bygone era, struggling to keep pace with the modern game? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth boxing analysis. This has been your ultimate source for the stories behind the punches. Stay tuned, because this is a fight you won't want to miss.